Why is it that people hate closers in the world of business? This is an important question that you should be able to answer. I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California, on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about closers. Now, I have been in so many offices and I get this conversation from time to time, and somebody in the support staff will be like, I really hate that guy or that girl. And I go, oh, that's interesting. Why? And they'll say, because they're always asking me to do stuff that the other salespeople are not asking me to do. That's interesting. So if you go on my premise and my belief that 80% of people in the world of sales should not be in sales, okay? Go with me on this math. Out of 100 salespeople, you got 20 that should be in sales. Or if you got 10 salespeople, 2 should be in the building, the other 8 should be fired, right? And so here's what happens. Is you've got lazy salespeople and salespeople who can't perform, so they're never asking the staff to do anything because they're not turning in work, they're not turning in jobs, they're not selling deals, okay? So then they do meet the closer, and the closer in their mind goes, look, if I'm sitting here doing paperwork, and I'm sitting here doing this work, I'm missing out on a deal. So here's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna go to the office staff right over here, and I'm gonna talk them into doing my paperwork, because I know I'm more valuable over here. And so what they do is they talk the office staff into doing stuff. Or they'll go to a manager or go to a business owner and they'll unload the things that they're doing onto somebody else, okay? Now, think about this. If you just take dollars and take the word sales out of it, okay? And you had somebody who was working and they had a certain amount of output, right? And they're digging a ditch. Let's just say it's digging a ditch because this is really easy. So they could dig 100 feet in a day under the right conditions, Somebody's moving the wheelbarrow for them. Somebody's helping them out sharpen the shovel, because a sharp shovel really does help. That is really a thing. Or they got to put in a whole bunch of work and effort that somebody else could do, and they could only get 50 feet done. As a business owner, who do you want to have dig the ditch? Well, in my mind, I want the machine. I want the person who could go dig a whole bunch and get it done right, and maybe it needs some support staff. I don't want the guy or the girl who can only do 50 feet. I want the guy or the girl who can do 100 and performs exceptionally well at it. Well, the same thing happens with sales. A top salesperson is going to get the job done. But here's the thing. They're going to pass off the work to somebody else so they can go out and close more deals. And that's the real deal. So here's the thing. In the box below, if you've seen a salesperson pass off work and didn't realize that that's them going, I can close another deal in the amount of time that it takes for someone else to do the paperwork, sorry, your support staff, put a note down below. Say, hey, I've seen a closer hand stuff off so that they could go close more deals. I have, right? I used to do this a lot. I would always talk the office, and I would bring them in Red Bulls and energy drinks and be like, hey, can you help me do some paperwork? And they're like, I really don't want to. I'd be like, haha, Red Bull, right? Oh, okay, Scott, well, more than willing to help you. Like, here, have some candy. Here, have some, whatever it took. I figured my time was way more valuable selling a deal than it was for me doing paperwork. So there you go. If you ever are in an office and you're looking around and people hate on the closer, it comes down to they are pawning off paperwork, they're pawning off work onto somebody so that they could go close more deals. And that does happen, okay? So you got one thing to do from here. Just one thing. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, it'll say Scott Bell Consultant. Well, it won't ring at you, but it'll say Scott Bell Consultant sent out a video. You should watch it, which you should. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.